Welcome bitches, one and all, to My Reaction 2, Season 3, Episode 10, and the season finale of SKAM France. So last time we had the beautiful episode where they basically covered every single question that I had, every single answer that I wanted, I got. And I'm so happy with how they did it. I'm so amazed at how beautiful of an episode it was. And that will go down as one of my favorite SKAM episodes ever, including OG. That was absolutely beautiful. So this episode, I'm expecting it to be a lot more lighthearted, a lot more happy, and we actually get to see our boys together and happy together and actually being open with one another, which I've been wanting for ages because obviously we've been seeing Elliot go through these struggles, and I'm so happy that they can actually share them with each other. And yeah, I can't begin to explain how much love I have for these two and how much I want them to be happy. Now, I'm also extremely excited to end this because I actually have not seen past Season 3 of SKAM OG. So past this point, I don't know anything. And I am debating, and I think, to be honest, I think I will watch SKAM OG Season 4 before I watch SKAM France Season 4. And I know some people may prefer France to OG and they may want me to witness France for the first time. But I think I need to show SKAM OG the respect that it deserves for getting me to love this show so much. And like I've said before, the only reason I've not seen Season 4 is because at the time I could not handle SKAM ending. I could not handle that being the final season. But knowing that, for instance, France keeps going, I feel a bit better knowing that it's not truly over because the SKAM universe will continue. But yeah, so I think I will watch that after Season 3. And then move on to Season 4 of France, which will be a bit weird because I would have seen it just after seeing Season 4 of OG, but I'm sure they'll do a SKAM France 2 and make it feel a lot different. And to be honest, even if it follows a similar path, these characters have become so separate in my mind. I don't see Isak and I don't see Luca as the same people. They're completely different people. They've gone through similar but different things, and yeah, I can't really compare them anymore. So even if Season 4 is similar, I don't think it's the end of the world. It's not like I'm watching the same thing twice. But yeah, anyway, I'm extremely excited to get into it. So without further ado, let's begin. Oh, hello. If you truly love him, Lucille, you should help him. Oh, that's nice to know. Because I'm sure that comment didn't hit Luca very well. Oh. Thank you.
Bien sûr qu'il est capable d'aimer. J'en sais quelque chose.
Okay, that alone has allowed her to grow on me a bit, and I'm no longer as annoyed at her. I'm still a bit annoyed because to do that in the first place is a bit fucked up. But she genuinely knows that she was wrong, and she's actually apologizing, which is a huge step because a lot of people just would not.
Tu dois me détester.
You haven't done anything wrong, my boy. You just fell in love.
Je t'envie, je crois. Même au début, entre nous, quand ça allait bien, il était pas comme ça. Je veux dire, pas comme avec toi.
I know that this is sad for her, but that must be such a big boost for Luca.
Mais ça veut aussi dire que t'as des responsabilités maintenant.
Yeah.
Il va avoir besoin de toi.
Yeah.
Sois patient déjà. Parce que tu pourras pas tout comprendre ou tout réussir du premier coup.
It just takes time. You have to learn who a person is. I appreciate that scene. That showed a lot to me. That showed a lot to me about who she is, and I have a lot more respect for her than I did, a minute ago? Because that is everything that I was saying. If you truly love him, you should be there to help no matter what, and she was there, so I do appreciate that.
Essaye de pas le brusquer surtout.
Yeah, this is some amazing advice.
S'il veut pas parler, l'oblige pas à parler.
This is some incredible advice that Luca needed. Well done, Lucille.
Et le plus important, Lucas, profite des moments cool. Il y en aura. Plein même. Et ces moments justifieront tous les autres.
Aww.
Tu verras.
Wow. What beautiful words.
Tu viens, on y va, on va être en retard là.
Vas-y, je te reviens.
Ok.
Where are they
En
going?
retard. C'est juste que je voulais pas que tu travailles tout seul, quoi.
Écoute, Lucas, je suis pas teubé, on est lundi matin, je me serais douté que t'étais parti en cours. Hein. Puis tu m'as laissé un mot, non? T'inquiète, va en cours, j'ai pas besoin de toi pour faire ça, bon.
I know that it's hard to deal with, obviously. That's not what you want to hear from anyone, but I'm glad that Luca didn't lash out then, and he didn't I hope he didn't take it in the wrong way. A lot of mental health issues are different, and a lot of the symptoms and the things that you go through are different. And I think Luca just needs time to understand the things that Elliot goes through and to know that if he snaps at you, it's not you. It's just how he's feeling in general. It's nothing to do with you. And I think good communication will do that. And literally just time. Luca just needs time to fully understand how Elliot is. So I hope he didn't take that to heart.
Je m'inquiète, c'est juste normal.
En vrai, non. Tu peux pas t'inquiéter comme ça tout le temps. Faut
Exactly.
que tu te relaxes. Elliot, c'est un grand garçon, d'accord? Il sait se gérer.
Yep.
Et s'il a besoin de ton aide, il saura te le dire.
Yeah.
Donc en gros, là, je peux rien faire.
Si,
Exactly.
si, tu vis ta vie normale, comme avant. Puis quand ils
You
redescendent, ils redescendent.
ask, like, you
Alors là,
being there
c'est
isn't going to
retour
do
à la normale.
anything.
Tu parles avec eux, tu t'en rigoles même. Enfin,
Like, you worrying about them isn't going to do anything, you know? Oh, he's up.
Bon, sérieux, j'en ai marre de trouver des excuses bidons. Allez, on bouge, ma grosse, là.
Hein On est en train de gagner là, donc.
Non, mais sérieux, là, ils ont besoin de parler, là. Donc, viens, s'il te plaît, viens.
Lisa, fucking move.
salut.
Hello.
Salut.
Je suis désolé. Pour ce matin.
Hey.
C'est arrivé et ça arrivera encore.
Yeah, so don't apologize.
Ça me fait chier. Le truc, c'est que je sais pas comment contrôler ça. Et ça me tue.
That alone shows that he didn't mean it and he didn't have any malice intent with it. He simply doesn't know how to handle it. And not handle it. He doesn't know how to control it, as he says, but a lot of these things you physically can't control it. This is how it is. And I know he's scared that Luca's not going to be able to, like I said there, like you're not going to be able to handle it. And he's probably scared that Luca's going to break. And he doesn't want Luca to have to go through it. But I truly do think that Luca will be able to handle it. He loves him, and it just takes time. He was with Lucille, which was sort of the easy person because she already knew everything, and so she was always the easy person to go back to. But all Luca needs is time, and then he will be there 1,000 times more than Lucille ever was, because that is true love there. And I truly do believe that.
J'ai pas envie que t'aies à gérer.
Yeah, I thought that's how he was feeling.
C'est-à-dire que des fois, je vais pas être sympa, comme ce matin.
Et tout ça, je peux gérer, je crois.
Non, je suis sérieux, Lucas.
And he is as well.
Moi aussi. Oui, sauf que moi, je vais te faire vivre un enfer, tu vois. Je vais crier, je vais me barrer. Je vais t'en vouloir pour de la merde.
And you can't control it.
Tu sais,
Mate.
j'ai un traitement pour ça. Des fois, je le prendrai pas. Et toi, tu vas vouloir vérifier. Et moi, ça va me saouler. Je sais pas pourquoi, mais j'ai tendance à faire ça quand je suis bien. Et je suis bien avec toi.
Moi aussi, je suis bien avec toi.
Bah, mais justement.
Justement, quoi.
Justement, j'ai pas envie que ça change, ça. Sauf que ça changera. Ce sera à cause de moi.
Right. This is a lot to unpack. I completely understand why he's feeling this way. You must feel like such a burden, and to know that you are the one putting him through this must kill him, but you can't see it as you putting him through this because he has no control over it. It's not who he is. The bipolar disorder isn't what he is. It's simply something that he's going through, and unfortunately it may affect the people around you, but they love you. They know that that's how you are. They know that it's what you have to deal with. And they are prepared to deal with it as well because they love you. That's how it works. If someone isn't prepared to deal with that for you, then I don't think they truly love you. If I was with someone with bipolar disorder, I would 100% be there for them when they need it. When they don't want it, back off. When they're rude to you, understand that it's not them doing it out of malice intent, them not doing it out of how they actually feel. It's just what they're going through. And I think if you love someone enough, you will be able to handle that. And you will learn to deal with it. And it may be tough as well, don't get me wrong. It's not easy. And it's not something that will be a walk in the park and you'll be able to handle. But you just have to think to yourself, are the good times worth the bad times? And if they are, then that's it. That's the answer. Simple as. And I'm sad for Elliot that he feels this way, but I know that Luca doesn't care, you know. He is prepared for this because he loves him. Oh, my
Et
boy.
j'ai pas envie de ça.
Oh, come
J'ai pas
on.
envie de ça. J'ai pas envie de te faire mal ou j'ai pas envie que tu souffres à cause de moi.
Peut-être que ça arrivera, ouais.
Non, mais ça arrivera en fait.
Eh, t'en sais rien.
Yeah. It's the future. You don't know what's going to happen in the future.
Moi aussi, j'ai plein de défauts. Moi aussi, je vais me barrer, je vais claquer la porte, je vais faire la gueule. Mais la vérité, c'est que je préfère que tu me saoules plutôt que tu sois pas là. À partir d'aujourd'hui, on va faire au jour le jour.
Yeah,
On
exactly.
va faire mieux. On va faire minute par
Minute
minute.
by minute. Ah, that takes me back. I love that. That was so beautifully done.
Bon alors, qu'est-ce qui se passe ici?
On fait un sit-in pour protester contre la fermeture du foyer.
Non, mais n'importe quoi. Bon, allez, levez-vous, là. Quoi? Pour tout vous dire, vous me décevez beaucoup.
Et laissez-la parler, monsieur.
Monsieur Vallès, les élèves qui sont assis ici, il y a quelques mois, ils se parlaient pas. Oui, on a déconné, on a abusé même, et pardon pour ça. Mais c'est pas une raison pour fermer le foyer, parce que là, si le foyer ferme, on va tous redevenir des étrangers.
Well done, my girl. Hell yeah. God, I remember not even liking her season 1, Jesus.
Arrête, arrête, tu vas nous afficher, gros, arrête. Ouais, ok. Non. Silence.
Bon.
Have you made your point clear?
Bon, d'accord, le foyer reste ouvert.
But major changes.
Au premier débordement, je le ferme immédiatement. Et aucun de vos beaux discours ne me feront changer d'avis. On est bien d'accord?
I like that. It's a good example for kids as well, you know? Sometimes compromises aren't necessary. Aww.
Pardon. Merci, Basile.
T'as été super. C'est... Je sais que... Et que tu veux pas de moi, mais...
Aww.
Mais je vais essayer de m'améliorer.
Aww.
J'espère qu'un jour, je serai assez bien pour toi.
Wow. God, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, shit. That's true as well. I love Daphne. Such a good character. Why does this look like a goodbye?
J'ai pas envie que tu partes.
Where's he going?
Je pars parce que ça fait une semaine que je suis pas rentré. Je t'envoie
Oh,
mes parents.
okay.
Je suis un peu plus de porter tes fringues, là.
I
Si tu veux, on va au bois demain avec les autres. Fêter la réouverture du foyer. Tu peux venir? Ça va mieux, mais je me sens pas d'être avec autant de monde, là, déjà.
Understandable.
C'est pas des adieux. Je sais.
He will be fine, Luca. Go enjoy your time in the woods.
Lucas, je t'aime.
Oof. I feel like I just got shot in the heart.
Moi aussi.
Oh, I love her, but I'm sad that we're not getting a Luca season next season. Or an Elliot season. Once again, I love that we always have everyone come together at the end. It's lovely because it feels like the end of the show, you know, when it's the end of each person's story. And I love the way they do that. I love it. It's just like the end of the show. Oh shit. Come on, gal. Oh, she is. Don't you dare not let us hear the conversation. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Salut.
Je suis Clara. Écoute, je me disais,
Ouais.
est-ce que ça te dit qu'on baisse?
What the fuck?
Bah ouais, carrément. Mais qu'est-ce qu'on attend? C'est parti. Non, attends, je peux pas. Parce qu'il y a une fille que je kiffe et je lui ai promis de devenir un mec bien pour elle.
Growth. Oh, well done.
Chut, avec le... Ouais, attention, c'est là, ouais.
You know what? I approve. See where he goes. I approve for now. He has grown on me these last couple of episodes. Did Ellie actually show up? Is that what they're about to show? He did!
Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? On avait 10 minutes par minute, non? Et depuis la dernière fois, je te dois 1573 minutes. Et t'aurais une idée de comment les rattraper? Ouais, une petite, ouais.
I'm so happy about this outcome. Manon? Is she crying? Manon? Manon! Oh, babes, what's wrong? Are they over? Oh, arm around each other? I'm really happy with... Oh. Is that it? Oh. I love that they ended it on a man. That was a really nice touch. And that is the end of season 3 of SKAM France. And what a beautiful end it was. I'm a little sad simply because season 3 of OG was always my favourite. It always connected with me a lot more. And I think it's the same with anyone. You tend to connect with shows a lot more when you can relate to people and you can relate to the things going on in them. And especially when it's done very well. And that was just such a beautiful season. Beautiful acting, beautiful directing. Even like music choice was beautiful. So much of that was just perfection. And I loved it. I love that we ended it on the way that we did with Luca and Elliot, where they're just taking it one step at a time. I think that they just need time to adjust to each other and adjust to the way they are, because in any relationship, every relationship is different. Every person on earth is different. We all approach different things different ways. And when two people come together, there's going to be some clashing. There's going to be some melding. They're going to learn to live with each other. And while the bipolar may impact it in a certain way, and it may have differences more grand than other relationships, they're still just differences. And there's still things that you can learn to deal with, things you can learn to overcome, things that, like Lucille said, you really do learn to appreciate the good times with him when he's going through these bad times. So it's sort of, you take a normal relationship. I say normal, you know what I mean. I don't mean normal, but you know what I mean. You take a normal relationship and say that the lows are here and the highs are here. For their relationship, it may do that, but it still is worth it if you truly love each other. The highs should outweigh the lows, and if they don't, then there we have the problem, and you might not be right for each other. And that's the same with any relationship. So playing it minute by minute is perfect, and I think that's what's going to work best for them. So, Baz and Daphne, I really do approve of that relationship, and I didn't think I would. Looking back over the season, I really did not like Baz. I found him quite disgusting, found him quite misogynistic. The way he treated women was very gross. But these last two episodes, he's shown some huge growth. Firstly, when he was talking about his mum with bipolar disorder, and how much sort of respect, but how laid back he was with it, really did show some humanity within him that I hadn't seen before, and some actual good, positive things. Because so far, all we had really been shown are the negatives of him, whereas we'd never really seen any positives and any traits that were actually admirable. But behaving that way towards mental health disorders isn't as common as you would want it to be. So just to be like that is a huge plus for me, as in terms of liking him as a character. And then obviously the way that he was in the end scene there with the girl, where he turned her down when that's all he has been wanting, just because he promised Daphne something and he didn't even know that Daphne could hear him at that time. So yeah, he has grown on me. I'm still not 100%. I'm still a bit iffy based on how he was, because that wasn't too long ago. But we'll have to see how that goes. And I have heard from people that he has good character growth, so I hope in the future I do like him a lot more. Now, Chloe and Yan. I don't know why I didn't really think of that. I know that, didn't Yan mention before that he asked Luca, can I like pursue something with her if you're not going to? I think he asked that. Can't remember though. But anyway, that is a very interesting couple, because I didn't even think of them being together, but seeing them together at that end scene, I was like, oh, you know what? I actually like that. Because the only problem I ever had with Chloe was, one, outing Luca, and two, when she said that thing about gay people being always fun, which was a huge stereotype, and it was just gross. But a lot of people have those things that they don't realize are offensive, so I can kind of let her off on that one, so long as she learns from it. And the outing Luca, that was very bad. That was not a good thing. I don't think she meant for it to be a school-wide thing and to get back to a lot of people, but that was not very good. And I think that a lot of people don't understand the magnitude that something like that will have. It's not just like a little secret you're revealing. It's something that can truly ruin someone's life. Like, if that got back to his parents and they were extremely homophobic, he could have been kicked out. He could have been on the street. I do think that that is a very negative point, but we'll see. We'll see if she can make it up to us, and we'll see where it goes in the future. And also, Luca did some very fucked up things with her as well. I don't think it was as big of a magnitude as outing him, simply because that is truly life-ruining, and this may have been hurtful for her going through this, but I don't think it was life-ruining. But, you know, everyone changes. Everyone can grow from their mistakes, so I'll give her the benefit of the doubt on that one. Emma and Alex, I don't like it. I still don't like him. We've never really seen any redeeming qualities in him. He just comes off as a dick. And I like Emma. I'm not as close with her as the other girls. Manon's definitely up the top for me. Then Daphne. Then probably Alex, Amon, then Emma. I don't think Emma's really up there. And speaking of Amon, I don't know how I feel about next season, to be honest, because I do like her. She's a badass. She's sticks up for people. She's a really good friend. But we haven't seen a lot of her. If you take her screen time compared to other people, we've not seen a lot of her. So I'm excited for her to get her own season, but I don't feel as excited as I was, for instance, going into season 3. But you could account that to me not seeing season 4 of OG. But I'm not as excited going into it simply because I don't know her that well. We haven't seen enough of her for me to have a full opinion of her, you know? But I am still very excited to get into it. It's going to be a bit of a break from SKAM France, a couple of months while I get through OG, but I'm still very excited to come back to it and see Amon's story and see where Luca and Elliot are, because like I said before, I don't see the shows as twins anymore. I don't see them as copy. I don't see SKAM France as copying OG. I see it as two independent things, and they may have similar storylines, they may follow a similar path, but the characters are their own. Like, Luca and Isak are completely different people in my mind. So, I'm still very excited to watch SKAM France after OG. But yeah, anyway, what a cracking season. What a beautiful season. Absolutely loved it. One of my favourites so far. I think I need to rewatch SKAM OG to make an informed opinion as to whether I like one more than the other. But like I said, they're different. They're not the same. So I don't know if you can compare them, but who knows? But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon, where you're able to find the early and uncut reactions to SKAM France and all the other shows that I do. Now, like I said, I'm going to be pausing SKAM France, so SKAM OG is going to take its slot for the moment, but that's only season 4, and then once that's done, I'll be continuing SKAM France, and then we'll see where we go when we get to the end of France. I have the plans that I might be doing Drac after, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.